Gasoline prices in Oklahoma have dropped dramatically over the last several days. The statewide average cost of regular unleaded is now $3.74 a gallon. That's down 18 cents since hitting a 2013 high on May 21st. Even so, as the summer travel season begins, more people are looking for getaways close to home. Federal budget cuts have reduced their options, and in Oklahoma, most popular campgrounds along the Kerr navigation system won't open this summer.
In Oklahoma, we're used to enjoying some of the lowest gasoline prices in the nation. But right now, prices are 20, 30, even 40 cents a gallon higher than many parts of the country.
I think it's ridiculous. I was shocked when I saw that it came to 65.
It's a lot of money going in. I'm borrowing my dad's truck and I don't want to borrow it anymore. It's too expensive to fill up.
$20 will get me through at least probably 5 o'clock tonight, running around, stuff like that.
The big spike in gas prices is mostly the result of several Midwestern refineries shutting down for maintenance at the same time.
There's one up near Michigan, some near Chicago, and even here in Tulsa we have one of our refineries that is down for maintenance.
Which one?
One of the Holly refineries.
AAA's Daniel Karn says having so many refineries down at once reduces the overall available supply, which in turn drives up prices.
We just happen to be caught in a place where supply is the problem. Because maintenance has to be done on these refineries. They have to shut down, and that means products not being made. We hope that it doesn't last for a real long time, but when will our prices come back to a lower level? It's really unknown at this point.
Tanking up on record high prices may have some people thinking of scaling back the distance they're willing to travel for vacation and recreation this summer. Those thoughts come just as many U.S. Army Corps of Engineers campgrounds and parks along the Kerr navigation system in eastern Oklahoma are being fully or partially shut down.
It really comes down to budget. It comes down to the amount of money we have to manage that system.
Kent Dunlap with the Army Corps of Engineers says Congress gives his agency a single allocation of funds to maintain the Kerr navigation system and the parks along its shores. This year, because of less funding and sequestration reductions, there isn't enough money to do both. So, park operations are being scaled back, and about 100 seasonal workers won't be hired to make sure there's enough funding for navigation system maintenance.
We've got some major maintenance activities that have to occur on the navigation system. Think locks and dams and making sure the barges keep going up and down, which is a huge economic engine for this region. We have to do some of these maintenance things.
It makes sense. I know the locks control a lot of commerce and they have to have it. And I know the recreation part of it is going to suffer during the harder times. But it's really a shame, though, because it's a quiet, beautiful place.
Only one Army Corps of Engineers park along the Kerr navigation system will be completely open for camping, boating, and day use this summer. The Bluff Landing Park near Broken Arrow in Wagner County.
Summertime, because this is where we come.
Sherry Moore comes because it's just a short drive from her home in Catoosa.
Well, we have a lot of local people that come out here and camp. They may live 5-10 miles away. And then, of course, the boaters, you see them almost the same ones out every day.
Volunteer park host Cheryl Brown fields visitors' questions about which parks will and won't be open this summer.
What about the rest of the park?
Afton is not going to be open.
Not at all.
No, not open for the season.
Afton Landing is one of 7 parks padlocked for the summer. Others include Applegate Cove, the Spaniard Creek Recreation Area, and Brewer's Bend. 8 other Army Corps of Engineers parks along the navigation system will only have boat ramps open. Places like Coal Creek, Keota Landing, and the Tallahassee Loop. Amenities in those parks, like restrooms and camping spots, will be closed, and the grass won't be mowed. Cliff Castile often visits Coal Creek Park to enjoy its wildlife and peace and quiet.
As far as I know, it used to be a lot bigger park with more of a recreation area, more picnic tables, but apparently every time funding gets cut, they close a little more of it and fewer of the services are offered. There's no bathrooms. I don't believe there's trash service here.
We found the park's one trash barrel tipped over. Litter scattered along the shoreline and strewn into the grass so overgrown it nearly hides the barbecue grills. Even the water fountain has been disconnected. But what about all those fees visitors pay to use the park?
The Corps of Engineers is kind of unique in the federal agencies. We do not have fee retention. We don't get to keep any of that fee money we collect. It all goes directly to the general fund in Washington. So everything we get for running parks, recreation, comes out of whatever that appropriation is from Congress at each year.
That's shocking to me because with as many fees as you would pay, you would think there'd be plenty of money to mow the parks and keep them open.
Especially in years when the navigation system appropriation doesn't stretch far enough to cover maintenance needs and park operations.